Hi guys, got another question about balloon powered cars, so I thought I'd see if I can make another simple one. I am going to cheat and I'm going to use the wheels off here. They're CDs that I 3D printed some hubs for, but if you check the video description there'll be a link to how to make these with CDs and bottle caps in the middle. You just hot glue them in place. Very simple. So that's just to save me some time. There will be a link in the video description to my balloon powered car playlist, so if you want to see this thing it'll be in there somewhere. Right, I'm going to use this milk jug. So it's got lines on it so we can judge where to put the axles at that end, but we want them parallel at the top end to keep it going straight. So I'm just going to use this bit of card to give me a measurement. Didn't hold that still enough, so it moved. Right. Okay, and then height wise, that way, that's no good. What can we use? Virtually anything. It really doesn't matter. I just want to hold that still. Making a right mess of this because I let it slip off the end. Right, do that again. So that's where I'm going to make my holes for the axles to go through. To make the holes for the axles, you could use any pointy item, screwdriver. I like to use this. It's just a nail stuck through a piece of wood that I heat up and melt holes through. But today we won't do that. We'll look for something spiky. Will that do? It's not really pointy enough. Pin. I've got a map pin. Once you've made a hole like that, you should be able to open it out. Right, don't get your fingers caught in there and cut them. You certainly don't get such an accurate hole as I do when I melt through. through the hole. Come on, should put my glasses on. Make sure you've got a gap. You might even like to cut up a drinking straw to put spacers there. I'll do that. Drinking straw. This is so the wheels don't rub against the bodywork. Make sure there's still a gap there, but that should help them roll freely. Right, next thing is how are we going to attach the balloon? Now, ideally you want some sort of tube to hold the balloon open. Now I've got these. Handy tube. Okay. Balloons. What have we got? These are quite small ones in here, so we're not going to get a lot of distance with these. You might need to stick a rubber band around there to hold it tight. And obviously you don't need to leave the noise making machine in there. Okay, so how's that going to go in there? I'm going to make a hole in there. Start off with a little hole. Rubber bands. Okay, tied up with other stuff. Got a bit of string around the top there. Right, rubber bands. And they're all joined together. Right, rubber bands. That'll just stop that pushing through. So that's going to go on there, but we're not going to blow it up inside, we're going to cut that open. Again, you can use scissors, sharp knife, if I get it started. Now, one thing you really want to do is keep the balloon away from the wheels. Because if the balloon rubs on the wheels, it slows it down. So we want the balloon to be that sort of height to keep it away from the wheels. Right, so we should be able to blow that up, and that should push the car along. I was just looking to see if I could get that noisemaker out, but it's right up at this end. Right, does it work? It's not exactly shooting along, so I'm going to open up that tube. I'm going to cut it halfway along so it's wider, because that one's sort of that shape. Right, bigger hole. Oh, that made a difference. Wasn't expecting that much difference. I'll blow it up and we'll go back the other way. When I blow it up, I hold that end so I can get my finger over that end. So I'm squeezing that to stop the air coming out. Get my finger over there to stop the air coming out so I can take my hand off there. And then we can launch it. Right, holding it. I haven't launched it straight this time, so we hit the wall. We'll try that again. That's a better launch. Still going a little bit left. That'll do though. If it had gone straight, we'd have probably got to the end there, which would have been 8 meters. So we've done at least 5 or 6 meters there with a very simple car. So a quick summary: 2 barbecue skewers or bamboo canes for the axles, CDs for the wheels. I've used 3D printed hubs, but you can use plastic bottle tops that you just glue in place. Made holes in a milk carton for the axles to go through. Put a hole in the bottle cap for that tube to go through. That'll be your biggest problem, finding a suitable sized tube. Too small and the air doesn't come out fast enough. Too large, the air comes out in a very fast burst, and if you're unlucky, it doesn't get the car moving. You know, by the time the car starts moving, all the air's got out. This seems to be just about in the middle and seems to be working okay. Oh, and that rubber band stops the tube sliding back inside. I think that's it. Oh, obviously you could use bigger balloons. That's quite a small balloon I'm using there. So, job done. Thanks for watching. There's always more information down in the video description, and if you like this video you might like this one up here, and you might like to have a look at my channel over here, see what else I do. Thank you for watching.